Hello, good evening, class. My name is Julian Ruiz, and today I will be presenting my memorable experience speech on an experience I had this summer. So, before I begin, I'd like to start off with a little prompt. I want you guys to close your eyes, imagine the warm rain hitting your skin, the ocean breeze hitting your skin, and just you sitting on the beach looking out into the endless ocean with perfect views in the background. This is a little sum up of how my experience was going to Kauai, Hawaii with my high school buddies. So, my speech, I'd like to inspire you guys to take those risks, manage that time well, and I just want you guys to just, at the end of the day, I'd want you guys to be proud of how that time was used, that was given in that day. For my for my memorable experience, I'd like to highlight three of the main ideas that I will be going over it. I will go over the buildup and anticipation that was poured into this trip. Then I will share the unforgettable experiences and adventures we went through. And of course, then go over some challenges we encountered. And finally, I will end up with how this helped strengthen our friendship. So this all started senior year of high school. It was mid-February. This was a what if conversation that we had during lunch. We were like, what if we go over to Kauai, Hawaii for our senior trip at celebration and one last big trip before we all head over to college. So this is just a what if at this moment, but then things start getting closer to the date. Me and my friends actually take this serious. We have the money now. We were all working to pay this trip off. We all meet up at my friend Sebastian's house, and we're like, all right, we're gonna buy these tickets and book the Airbnb and all the rental cars now before the tickets start going up. So then I'd like to go over to my second point. This is actually where we're actually finally coming. Things are coming to life. Things aren't a joke anymore. They're not a what if statement anymore. We are now sitting in the Oakland, California airport at 5:30 in the morning. We all arrive on time, which was a great start to this trip. We were all so excited that things were actually coming to life after all this anticipation and buildup. So we hop on the plane. It was a 5-hour flight over to Kauai, Hawaii. We were all just looking at each other, smiling, so excited. So we finally land. Things are not going as expected here. We were all like in super cozy, warm clothes. Of course, coming from California weather. Uh, and we go over. We step out onto the airport, and we get hit with some tropical weather. It was super humid, and things were just like so exhausting. We were all tired already. We just wanted to get over to the Airbnb and settle down. So moving on, me and my friend Carlos go over and pick up the rental car that we rented. We pick everyone up and we go over to the Airbnb. We all settle in and we all come to a realization we need some groceries to be able to survive this 1 week and a half we're spending here. So moving on, we're starting to explore Kauai, Hawaii. Such a beautiful island, beautiful views. The beaches were my favorite personally, and hikes. We're just going around the whole island, but of course we encounter some problems through all of this. Some people don't want to do the activities that others want to do, so we all need to come to an agreement on what's going to be done that day, so we are able to use our money and time wisely. So this helped strengthen our communication, um, friendship, because we were all going through it, and we all wanted to make a good time out of this little time that we had at Kauai. So we were all exploring, we're hiking, we're visiting waterfalls, going to different beaches, driving across the island. Everything's going so well, and just these challenges were overcame so easily because we were all just all in for it and wanted the most out of this trip. So today I shared my experience traveling to Kauai with my friends and how this trip strengthened our friendship through new adventures, unexpected moments, and time spent together. Truthfully, this was such a great trip that we had, and I couldn't have asked for a better trip than this. Some things I'd like you guys to take away from this is take on every opportunity you are given. You never know if the opportunity is going to be there by the next day. I want you guys to embrace every day like it's your last, because we are only given a little time and we never know when it will be our last. And truthfully, this was an eye-opening trip for me to make every day the best day of your life. Thank you so much for listening.